Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys have been enjoying your summer so far. But today we got something special. It's going to be the first part of a three-part series that I'm going to be really excited about. Hopefully we can do more of these type videos in the future. But I've been talking about it for a while, and if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you know this is my, that ISO is way too high. Hold on. Turn it down. Might be better. This is my 2017 G3 1448 John boat, and I am really excited about this. And you guys know we're building a deck for it. We're building other things. So this is going to be the first part of the series. There are parts of this boat that have already been done that didn't get recorded. So I'm going to go ahead and talk through that now, and then you guys are going to see the rest of the video over like 3 different days over the past like year with 3 different cameras. So it's a little funky, but I hope you guys enjoy. The other videos will be all one day, you know, obviously. Should be about a 3-part series, I believe. If you have not already, go ahead and, wow, those are probably really loud locusts, or whatever they are. Anyway, if you guys have not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 300 subscribers, which is really exciting. This video should be very exciting to watch, and it's been excited for us. I share this boat with myself and my twin brother, Evan. My dad's helping us out build a custom aluminum deck. We're kind of turning it into a flats boat, so it's more of a John boat to flats boat conversion type project. So I'm going to go through everything about the boat. I'm going to go through what we've done to the boat so far, not on camera and on camera, and then by the end of this video you guys will see some camera footage of us starting the manufacturing process to do the video. The deck is actually, we're actually getting it laser cut. It's actually already been laser cut. We finished all the CAD designs. It's been laser cut, it's been sent to the shop, so now we can start bending it, welding it, riveting it, you know, putting everything together, which is going to be really exciting. That's going to be video number 2, so stay tuned for that video as well. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it here and start out with what we've done to the trolling motor. Alright, so if you guys remember, the trolling motor on here before was one that you steered with your hand. We went ahead and did a upgraded Minn Kota power drive. This is the co-pilot one, so it is not the trolling motor that has spot lock. That's the iPilot. So the co-pilot does basically everything that does, just doesn't have the capabilities to do spot lock, which is okay. It's a 55-pound thrust trolling motor, and we went ahead and made a custom, I think it's like nylon or some kind of material. We went ahead and made custom blocks for it to sit up on since we have this lip. My brother actually just made this as a custom light. Our old light broke off. So that's the first thing. I'm going to talk about the motor here. This is the pride and joy of the boat. In the market right now, it is worth more than the boat when we bought it, which is stupid crazy. Anyway, this is a 2017 20 horsepower Yamaha 4-stroke. This motor has been fantastic for us. Obviously, it's a tiller because it's a small John boat. We got a tiller extension here, which is really nice for when you're standing in the boat and driving. This motor's been really good to us. It actually needs an oil change. You guys will probably see us do a little bit of motor work, even though it doesn't really need anything crazy. Just normal wear and tear stuff in the next video as well. So that's probably my favorite part, is how good this motor is. With one person not loaded down, I can get about 30 miles an hour, which is pretty impressive. With 2 of us in fishing gear and everything, we go about 24. So still a pretty good pace. Once we get the deck on and everything, it's going to go a little bit slower. But I might change the prop a little bit to see if we can get some more top end speed, because it does come out of the hole really, really well. So stay tuned for that as well. Alright, it also has a live well. The bait net's in there right now. But this actually came with the boat. Something that was really cool about the G3 boats is it did come with a live well. Alright, just going to kind of do a little walk around on the boat here. Obviously we got a gas tank. This is I believe a 2.5 gallon tank. We had a 6-gallon tank on here. It kind of took up this whole area. But we wanted a little more space to keep stuff off the deck. And this does the trick. So if we ever go on any big trips, we'll just put the 6-gallon back in if we need the gas. We went ahead, and in this box is all of our safety stuff. It's got the Garmin that used to go there that we actually just broke. That's also going to be part of the next video. We're probably going to get a new mount for that. We're going to mount it up by the trolling motor once the deck is on, and that way we can have one in the back, and then I'll talk about our other fish finding type stuff later in the video. Alright, we also have, this is where the control switch is to turn all the electronics on. This is a sealed box. Got the starting battery here, got some anchors and stuff in there. Nothing super crazy. But most importantly, this is the transducer for that. And then this is a transducer as well. This is for a 9-inch striker side scan, which is a very nice, obviously doesn't have live scope or anything like that. It's a very nice fish finder slash GPS. And these are the cords for it. And we're actually mounting it, move this out of the way, right here. So it mounts onto this ram mount, sticks up right here so the driver can see it really well. Now unfortunately what I did was really bad, and I went ahead and broke one of the connectors. Please focus. Now the problem with one of these connectors is it's connected directly to the transducer, and the transducer, it doesn't unplug from there. So to get, you know, the thing to work again, your solution is either get a new transducer, which will come with a new connector and cable, or buy another extender cable which has the connectors, and go ahead and do what I did here, which was splice them together, which unfortunately it did not work. Not the best with electrical stuff, but we're going to probably go ahead and cut all this off and try soldering the wires. There's a couple wires left that did not match, so we're not sure why that is. If you guys have any ideas or have ever had to splice cables like this before for fish finders, go ahead and comment down below, because I'm looking for the help, and this is going to be a big part of the build, so stay tuned. So this here is a custom seat that we made with leftover foam from this flooring, which is custom flooring. Underneath it we have the, I think it's pink, maybe it's blue insulation foam. This way it's very, very light, and it's very solid. It doesn't have much play. It does squeak a little bit, but that seems to go away every time we go in it. This stuff is just that like play mat black, or it's kind of gray, but all of it's glued down, so it's kind of one piece. It all comes out as one piece if you need to clean it. That was a big part of this. I meant to film that, but my brother kind of did it, and we didn't have time to film it, and it was late at night, and blah, 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 blah. So that's actually really cool. We also have that up front. However, up front is going to be 100% covered by the deck all the way to right here. So this we might pull out just to save a little weight and have a little extra. If we don't need the height for all the batteries and stuff that are going to go under the deck, we'll probably just leave it, since it'll take care of, you know, anything from really getting scratched or bounced around. Obviously this is where the trolling motor battery goes. I believe we're going to put both batteries up front. Hopefully that works out. You know, we have to run electrical. We do have lights inside the boat. We got some LEDs. We got one here, one over there. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. I lost you guys. Alright, we're back. I got one there and one there as... Holy crap. This stupid mount is freaking garbage. We went ahead and those lights actually came with the boat. The previous owner had them. We bought it used. I went ahead and fixed them. A couple of them did not work. So now we have super awesome LEDs inside the boat. Some are blue and some are white. We also have these lights. These are green lights, one there and one there. So green lights are always kind of cool because you can attract bait and stuff like that. We also have, this is the live well pump here, and then the bilge pump is right under it. Bilge pump only works about half the time, which is not great, so we're actually going to be fixing that as well. We bought a manual bilge pump, and just in case that one doesn't work, that's also going to go under the deck. So I'm really excited about the deck, guys. It's going to have seadek on it. It's going to have, we're going to get a foot pedal for this that can be removable. I like having the remote, but however, the remote does get in the way when you're fishing. You know, sometimes you're casting or you see a fish and the trolling motor's going somewhere, you got to stop and grab the remote. So we'll have a foot pedal on there as well. I'll go ahead and pop up the design. Why is this thing not focusing? I'm up. Anyway, I'll go ahead and pop up pictures right here of the trolling motor, or excuse me, of the deck designs. We went ahead and designed these. My dad is a machinist slash engineer, and my brother also works as a machinist for my dad's shop. So they're helping us out with this and getting this all set up to go. So hopefully within a week we'll have this deck completely on, and then hopefully within another week after that we'll have all the seadek put on, all the electronics done, and everything like that. So the next video is going to be all about actually doing the manufacturing work. Obviously the design process is already done. We already ordered all the metal through the laser cut guys, and you guys won't see that part, but you will see us bend it, rivet it, weld it, deburr it, everything we need to do to get the deck ready to be installed. It will be permanent, and it should be really, really exciting. And I hope you guys enjoy these type of boat build videos, because I think it's pretty cool and I really enjoy doing them. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and go into the segment where we actually started building the process. I'll show you a couple different days of us building, and that should be the end of this video. And then after that, the next video will be the really exciting stuff. A John boat to flats boat or bass boat conversion, if you will. It's gonna have compartments, rod holders, rod lockers, and all stuff like that, seadek. And I'll kind of go through everything that I've done to the boat already since I got the boat. I have a previous video on like a boat tour that like right when I first got it. So I'll have that link down below or in like a card right up there. And we'll just kind of go through what I've done, and then we'll switch to my dad's shop, which is where we're going to be doing all the work. We're going to be making an aluminum deck, so not like a typical like plywood deck. Try to make it as light, as strong as possible. And I think it's going to be a good series, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. So, well, as you can see here, we started the measuring process. We'd already done some measurements before this, but this is what I got on camera. This was the most important and critical part, seeing how the deck was going to span from the already existing front deck. Here, it's also the second most critical part, drilling the holes in the side of the boat. These holes will be very important for when the side pieces go on, that you'll see in the next clip. As you can see, we have them clamped on right now just so we can finish the rest of the holes. We've got a couple rivets in, that way we can at least make sure everything is level before we go ahead and put 5200 on the rivets and finish riveting them down. This took us quite a long time and was the only thing we actually got done that day, but it was very important and probably the most critical part of the entire build. The rest of the deck is going to sit and mount directly to these channels that we created. Here you can see me cleaning up the holes that we drilled in the boat, as well as taking out all the rivets so that way we can get 5200 on them and then re-put them in. And here's my dad using a rivet gun here. That's how we're going to secure most of the boat, is going to be rivets, and these are now waterproof because we put that 3M 5200 on there, and we will go over and paint these in the next video as well. Guys, that's about all we're going to be able to get done today on the boat build. But as you guys can see, it is a lot of work, and it's going to be really, really cool. So I'll kind of show you guys what we've done so far. We got these channels that we have now riveted to the boat. We got one on this side and one on that side. So I don't know if you guys saw in the pictures that I had previously in the video of our design board. These pieces are just what the whole insert's going to sit on. So looks good, and show you guys on the next step.